January 1st. Welcome to Adam's Birthday Book, where each and every day we look into the mysteries of birthdays and their significance on your life path. Today's birthday is January 1st. If you were born on this day, happy birthday. Alright. Let's get started. January 1st. The day of the emotional organizer. January 1st people are authoritarian, like organization and structure, and must give the orders. Both at home and work. They are often studious and value education greatly. Moreover, they stick to their convictions. When it comes to realizing their ambitions, however, the principles of January 1st people sometimes get in their way. Although they wish to scale the heights, they are perhaps too honest, too loyal and too honorable to do so. In valuing structure so highly, they often are hemmed in by their own orthodoxy when going by the book. Moreover, their frustration threshold is low, and it is here that their underlying, highly charged emotional nature is most fully revealed. Many elements of the January 1st personality are not only complex but seem contradictory. For example, those born on this day are highly responsible yet often take on more responsibilities than they can handle. They are emotional yet can get so bottled up with their emotions that they are unable to express them. They may be liberal in their outlook, yet will come across as conservative, even reactionary. Above all, they undergo tremendous inner struggles in which they can be beset by forces seemingly beyond their control. It is extremely important career-wise for January 1st people to sit down at some point in their lives and seriously ask themselves just how high they plan on rising in their chosen field. Then, after making a complete accounting of their strengths and weaknesses, they should come to a realistic appraisal of their chances for success and set goals accordingly. Long-term and short-term goals should be clearly delineated, timetables set and kept to, if possible. Should January 1st people decide to go for the top, they must be absolutely sure that they have enough stress resistance, patience and emotional control to get there. A disadvantage for most January 1st people is their extreme sensitivity, which can make them impatient and difficult when working as a subordinate. When interacting with friends or directing others, particularly as a teacher, those born on this day can be charming, well-liked and effective. However, if their career plans involve climbing the corporate ladder or operating in a highly competitive and unsympathetic arena, they must truly toughen their skin and in that process grow a whole new set of buttons which few can push. If they do so, their efforts will not be so readily undermined by their emotional reactions. Above all, it is important for January 1st people not to drive themselves and those around them too hard or too fast. They must be particularly careful that their high expectations do not inevitably end in deep disappointments. Although they consider themselves practical and pragmatic, they must come to accept that they too have romantic dreams and an accompanying need to satisfy them. Thus, a realistic self-image consonant with their emotional depth and complexity will be key to their happiness and success. Numbers and planets. Those born on the first of the month are ruled by the number 1 and by the sun. Those born on the 1 usually like to be first, are of a definite viewpoint and eager to rise to the top. As already discussed, however, January 1st people do not always have the toughness and self-confidence to match their talents and potential. Coupled with Saturn, ruler of Capricorn, sun influences can make January 1st people highly responsible, but can lead them to take on more than they can handle emotionally. Tarot. The 18th card of the major arcana is the Magician, who symbolizes intellect, communication, information, as well as magic. Over his head is an infinity symbol, which in some tarot decks takes the form of a hat, in others a halo. Many interpretations may be drawn, one of which is that the magician recognizes the cyclical and unending nature of life and is empowered by this understanding. The positive traits suggested by this first card include diplomatic skill and shrewdness, but, negatively, lack of scruples and opportunism. Perhaps the magician symbolizes the dilemma facing many January 1st people. A desire for success and greater utilization of their talents can demand a corresponding flexibility in their moral code. Health. Those born on January 1st are apt to suffer from hidden fears and anxieties. To keep themselves from feeling alternately nervous and depressed, they may find it helpful to seek psychological advice or therapy. Physically, those born on this day must be careful about eliminative problems such as constipation, which can be helped by high-fiber foods, and watch their diets both as to quantity and quality. They are particularly prone to stress-related disease, particularly cardiovascular, and should eliminate smoking if possible. Reducing sugar, unbleached white flour and animal fat in their diet is essential for their good health. January 1st, people should keep active and engage in regular, but moderate, physical exercise. Walking and swimming are recommended. Advice: don't send mixed signals. Be sure of what you want before you express your wishes. Share your emotions, don't get bottled up inside. Lasting security is usually an illusion. Meditation. It takes two to tango, but it is best to dance together as one. Thank you for joining me today on the January 1st birthday, and please don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell, and please tell me if today is your birthday in the comments below. Thank you, you wonderful people, and join me tomorrow on the next episode of Adam's Birthday Book for January 2nd.